Ongoing Prime Minister of UK Boris Johnson presented a suggestion about 10 years ago when he was Mayor of London, in which he stated illegal residents of UK would be legalized for becoming them a part of country's economy. Later he followed his ideology-based suggestion on different times with amendments.
Right. The Boris has always spoken about this amnesty scheme. Firstly, in 2009, I think it was May, when he was the mayor of London, he spoke about it. And at that time, I remember that he actually commissioned a report, according to which he was asking what kind of impact is going to be on the UK's economy if they grant, they regularize actually all the immigrants who have actually lived in the UK for 5 years, subject to their criminal record. But then this was opposed by anti-immigration think tanks. And then this Boris came back again in 2016 during the EU referendum. He actually stressed upon the need of an amnesty scheme for the people who have lived in this country, provided they have actually abide by the law and rules. But the only difference between 2009 and 16 was that he actually raised the number of years from 5 years to 12 years. And then again in 2018, in April, he actually put pressure on the then Prime Minister to actually grant this amnesty to those people who have lived in this country for 10 years. And again, he actually said, as long as they are squeaky clean, which means there's no criminal record. And then recently, before he became Prime Minister, he actually gave an interview. In this interview, he actually spoke about, but this time it was 15 years rather than 5, 10 or 12 years. So if we look at that, so there's two things in his mind. One is that he wants to regularize people who have got no status in this country and they're living in this country as illegal immigrants. And then the other thing, he wants to offer this scheme to those who have got no criminal record, which is obviously understandable, that if you grant such an amnesty to somebody, they should be people who actually we can trust and have got no criminal record. So now, since he's become a Prime Minister, he's got other things, obviously all the other issues which are obviously not one issue, it's got lots of issues. So now we need to see that whether he is still committed to this idea of granting residence to the people who are actually illegal in this country, or he has got some other priorities. So, but the only thing which at the moment I can see that obviously there's a lack of details. We don't know how this scheme is going to operate in reality. But what we know from his previous statements, that he is committed to do something about this illegal immigrants, which is a ray of hope for the people. From different countries, obviously including Pakistan and Bangladesh and Sri Lanka and all those Indians. So he has shown his commitment, but how committed he is going to be, time will tell.
Well, let me just briefly tell you, you may recall that in 2007 the government launched an amnesty scheme for illegal immigrants in this country. About 500,000 people benefited at that time, and it is anticipated that if this policy that Boris Johnson, the Prime Minister, is proposing, if it's implemented, it's likely that about 500,000 people will benefit from this policy. The benefit to the UK in terms of tax would be that these same people are currently working unofficially, so they're not on records, there's no pay slips for them, and they're not in essence paying any tax. So if they of course come on board and they regularize their stay and become legal in this country, they would be able to work officially and legally in this country, and therefore contribute towards the economy in this country by paying tax where they are working.
Some of hundreds of thousands illegal residents of UK, while talking to OW News, said They are living a hard life in which they cannot move or work openly, but now Boris Johnson is their hope for a normal life. They said due to their illegal stay in UK, not only their lives, but their families also disturbed in back homes.
been checked.
हाँ, सबसे पहले मैं ये कहूँगा कि प्राइम मिनिस्टर मिस्टर मोरिस जॉनसन एक काबिल और दूरंदेश इंसान है, प्राइम मिनिस्टर है। और इन्हों इससे पहले कहे थे कि लीगल को बोल तो लीगल जो है इलीगल को लीगल करने वाले थे, तो ये उनका फ़ैसला बहुत दुरुस्त फ़ैसला है और सही फ़ैसला है। और जितने भी, क्योंकि बहुत सारे यहाँ पे इलीगल है, ये लोग क्या है दुकानों पे काम कर रहे हैं, कहीं ना कहीं छुप के कहीं ना कहीं तो काम कर रहे हैं, कोई खाली नहीं है। तो इससे हो रहा ये कि दुकानदार को फ़ायदा हो रहा, क्योंकि उन लोग कम रेट में कम सैलरी पे कम वेजेस पे इन लोगों को तो रखे हुए हैं। अगर इसको लीगल कर देंगे तो ये टैक्स बोल तो पूरा गवर्नमेंट को आएगा, गवर्नमेंट को बहुत फ़ायदा होगा। जैसा लीगल हो जाएंगे इन लोग तो ये लोग अपने कंट्री को जाएंगे आएंगे, इससे बोल तो आना जाना भी रहेगा। मैं जहाँ तक समझता हूँ कि ये लीगल करना इनके लिए बहुत अच्छा है। जितने भी 10 साल पुराने हैं इमीडिएटली इनको लीगल करें तो मैं समझता हूँ कि बहुत सही रहेगा।
अच्छी लीगल हो जाएंगे तो गवर्नमेंट को टैक्स देंगे इंशाल्लाह। तो सानू लीगल करो, अच्छी इंशाल्लाह गवर्नमेंट को टैक्स देंगे।
नया वजीर आलम आया है, वो आ जाए, हमको लीगली कर दे, हम टैक्स भरेंगे, काम करेंगे और टैक्स देंगे ईमानदारी से।
आई थिंक ये अगर बोरिस जॉनसन इलीगल को लीगल करता है तो ये कंट्री के लिए, स्पेशली यूके के लिए बहुत बेनिफिशियल होगा। क्योंकि अगर इलीगल आपकी जो इनके हैं 20-25% वो अगर लीगल हो जाते हैं, द फर्स्ट थिंग जो बेनिफिट है वो है कि वो टैक्सेस देना शुरू करेंगे, जॉब्स करना शुरू करेंगे। क्योंकि जो वाइट पीपल है वो अभी देखिए, आप इनके रिटेल में चले जाएं, आप रिटेल इंडस्ट्री स्ट्रगलिंग कर रही है क्योंकि देयर इज़ नो स्टाफ, देयर इज़ नो पीपल हु इज़ वर्किंग। इफ़ यू गो बैक इनटू 2012-11 उधर कब क्या था कि स्टूडेंट्स बहुत ज़्यादा थे एंड रिटेल इंडस्ट्री इनकी कामकारी थी, इनकी इकोनॉमी तब स्टेबल थी। अभी इकोनॉमी क्यों शेक कर रही है? देयर इज़ नो वन हु इज़ वर्किंग, ओनली इलीगल हैं जो वर्क कर रहे हैं एंड दे आर सीइंग वेजेस टू मच। अगर वो इलीगल को करते हैं लीगल में, कंट्री के लिए ये फ़ायदा है कि फ़र्स्ट ऑफ ऑल कि वो टैक्स देना शुरू करेंगे, मोर एम्प्लॉयर्स टूवर्ड्स हाई स्ट्रीट में आना शुरू हो जाएंगे, कंपटीशन और ज़्यादा बढ़ना शुरू हो जाएगा। एंड ऑफ द डे क्या होगा कि जी इनकी इकोनॉमी के लिए ज़्यादा बेनिफिशियल, आई थिंक ये बेस्ट थिंग है अगर ये कर दें इनको इलीगल को लीगल।
Experts saying that if Boris Johnson starts amnesty schemes, then this will not only beneficial for illegal immigrants of UK, but also beneficial for Conservative Party's political future.
UK's Prime Minister Boris Johnson's amnesty scheme is basically a ray of hope for hundreds of thousands illegal immigrants in UK. Shahnawaz Khan, OW News, London.